Hello, my name is Andy Graves. I'm the pastoral intern here at Fredsville Lutheran Church, just outside of Cedar Falls, Iowa. The purpose of this video is to give you a video tutorial of how to set up or utilize our online giving platform. As you may or may not know, we are facing kind of an interesting era in our existence together where we can't meet together on church because of the COVID-19 viral outbreak. And so we are trying to remedy our offering situation by informing and educating people about the online giving platform that we have here at Fredsville. This by no means limits you to only online giving. Feel free to mail in checks or give to the church by other means. This is just another opportunity for you to continue your giving, but also a means to possibly simplify giving where it can be automatically taken from your bank account for budgeting or however you'd like to look at it. So with that being said, I'm going to step you through the process of getting to setting up and tracking your giving via the online platform that we have here at Fredsville. So for that, the first step you want to do is go to our website, which is visible, should be visible in the video on your screen. It's fredsvillelutheran.org. It may or may not look like this by the time you're accessing it. We are working on updating and possibly reorganizing some of the website. So this is our website, fredsvillelutheran.org. And what you want to do from here is in the top corner, there's a little box that says online giving in the top right. Again, I might have to redo this if we manage to change our website, but for now, this is how you'll do it. You have to click on the online giving box, which will take you to another page of our website. And once you're there, it looks like this. It says online giving, Fredsville now offers, etc., etc. You have to click on the middle text where it says go to our online giving site now. It's not clearly indicated, but that's actually a link to the online giving piece. So you want to go ahead and click that now, which then takes you to the place where you can actually set up your online giving. There are a couple different ways to do this, but it ends up being the same process, and I'll show you both. First, if this is your first time doing this, the first time trying to set up anything, it's fairly straightforward. It's like setting up an online payment anywhere else. The first step is going to be decide where you want your money to go. There are two options here at Fredsville. You can give to the general operating or the building. At this time, we would strongly encourage you to give to the general operating. However, if you feel so led, the building fund is also an option. It is not limited to one or the other. You can give to both. So for instance, if I wanted to give $100 the general operating, I would put $100 there. And if I wanted to give some to the building fund just because, let's say 20, I put the 20 there. So my total offering to Fredsville would be $120, which is shown there. The next question you have to ask yourself is how often do you want to give this amount of money? Which is the next step, donation frequency. So you can choose one time, weekly, monthly. This is entirely up to you. However, your offering schedule works, that's up to you. Let's say this is a one-time gift for me, and I wanted to come out, I don't get paid till Friday, so let's change the date to Monday, March 30th. You can either use the calendar here by clicking on it, it brings up this calendar, or you can change the date here. And this is when you want your donation to be taken from your bank account or starting the process. You hit continue, and then you're going to enter your donation information. This is how we know who the money is coming from. it will go into our system. It's completely secure. It's ran through Vanco. They have all kinds of layers of security and all of that good stuff. So here you just enter your information. So I'll enter mine, address 111 Made Up Drive, city, state, phone number, email address, etc. Account type. So if you're going to put it on your credit card, if you want a direct debit out of your checking account or savings account, for those two options, you do need to know the routing number and account number so that it can be processed through that. Those numbers can be found on your check. So the bank routing number is the first digits, the account number is here, and then the last four digits are the check number. If you're going to use your checking account, you just enter those numbers here in the corresponding boxes. Or if you're going to use your credit or debit card, you enter that information here. As you'll notice, in the middle here, there is a line, if you will, excuse me, that says optional, give additional 2.75% to help offset the processing fee. Like it says, that is optional, but if you do check that box, it'll actually save the church just a little bit of money. So what that does is it'll add 2.75% to your donation, which will then be used to pay the processing fee for using a debit or credit card. You don't have to. The church gets a bill for the processing anyway, and so that's entirely up to you. So here you just enter your card information, your billing address. If it's the same, you just click that, and it'll automatically put in your information there. So that's for one-time donation. So then if you want to do recurring payments, you can do that as well. You would just go back, click the back button, and you can choose weekly as well. And if it's $100 a week, because I'm loaded as the intern, you could do weekly starting today. You hit continue, and it's the same process. You can set up, you put your information, how you want to pay it, checking, savings, credit to card, debit card, and away you go. If that is all the further you want to go, you then click I'm not a robot, because they want to confirm that it's not a spam account or somebody somehow programmed the computer to do stuff. So by clicking that box, it just assures the website that you're not a robot, that you're a real person, and then you hit process. So you want to double check the information first, make sure you entered your name, your address, credit card numbers, and all that, and you want to hit process. That will set up your giving, either once or recurring, monthly, weekly, etc. And then you're done, if that's all the further you want to go. There is the option, if you notice here in the middle after the billing stuff, would you like to save your profile before continuing, is asked. So what this enables you to do is to change or stop recurring donation at any time. You can change the amount, you can change the frequency. It also allows you to see your history. So if you wanted a giving receipt, if you will, you can select a password. And what that looks like, if you do want to do that, you can do that. You just pick a password, you enter it twice, and then again hit I'm not a robot and process. And how that works then, and I'll show you, is then you use your email as your login name, and then the password you entered just there as your credentials to log in. And so we'll go back to the beginning. So this is the first landing, your online giving. So if you were at the Fredsville website, you clicked on online giving, go to the online giving, and you got here. And let's say you had set up a password on your previous visit. So you can ignore the first steps here if you would like. You can do it there. Otherwise, you can log in. And so here you would enter your email address that you used on the previous visit to set up the donations, and then you type in the password that you chose and you log in. You can have your browser save your password if you want. And I don't have any giving transactions or anything scheduled, so nothing shows up on my thing here. However, if you did set up a weekly or monthly donation, it would show here. So it would list all your transactions that are upcoming. And then down here, you can select a date range. So for this month, you can see where or how often your money was taken to reconcile statements from the bank or just however you're using that information. It's there for you. So this is the summary page, and up here you'll notice there's 3 tabs. There's the summary, profile, and on the profile tab, that's where you can edit your information. So if you had moved or you have a different phone number or you want to use a different email address, change your password, all of that information is on the profile tab here. And then you would just click update if you changed anything. If you click cancel, you will all future schedule. You don't want to do that. So don't click cancel unless you want to be done with scheduling of your giving, which we don't want you to do. So then you can add transactions here as well. So if you click add transaction, it takes you to the page that's basically at the beginning. We're just in your profile now instead of the general site. So then again, you just pick how often you want to do it. If you're doing an additional gift, you got a Christmas bonus and you want to give it to the church, but it's only a one-time thing in addition to your monthly offering or weekly offerings, you can do that here. You can also edit the account, which I don't have any accounts to edit, but if you had added a credit card or a checking account or savings account, that information would show up here. And if you wanted to change the credit card or you changed banks or want to use different set of funds, you can change where the money comes from or which account is being used here on this. Then when you're done, you can log off and everything is peachy keen. You've done your financial diligence and stewardship to the church. If you click return to our homepage, that takes you back to fredsvillelutheran.org, which is where we started the very beginning. I realize that that is a lot of information thrown at you. There are text documents and picture tutorials available at the church, or from the church rather, because you're not invited to come visit us here at the building. If that is something you would be interested in more so than the video, please reach out to the office. You can email us, you can call us, you can Facebook us. We're trying to be everywhere possible. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let us know. We're here to help you, especially in this time of turmoil and topsy-turvy. You know, which end is up, which end is down, we're not sure. We're trying to be a light in the darkness. And a part of that is helping you continue to steward your resources and help us continue being in ministry for you and yours. So again, if you have any questions, do reach out. We're here to help you as best we can. We're not necessarily tech support, but we have some knowledge about some things and can journey with you in learning how to do more. So again, thank you for your giving. Please consider online giving as an option to provide resources to the church so we can continue our ministry. But like I said in the opening, this is by no means the only option. You can mail checks, you can mail money orders, you can all of that stuff to the church, like you would anyway. There's offering envelopes, you can mail them. Yes. So with all of that being said, all of these words, please rest, recover, take care of each other, take care of creation, and be blessed. And until next time, I'll see you on the other side.